He gon' sell some gold with me. Hey, what's up? What's the word?
Yo, it's Corli Jay with Hip Hop News here with Collette V Smith to talk everything football and what she has going on right now. How you doing, Collette?
I'm hanging in there. How are you doing?
I'm good. Thank you so much for agreeing to meet with me today. So we're just going to start off talking about your experience coaching with the NY Jets and just being the first Black woman coach and just, having experience playing football yourself. I want to get into what was that experience like actually working with your favorite football team?
I mean, it was amazing. It was great. Grew up a football, fan my entire life. Wasn't allowed to play the sport that I love so much because I'm a girl.
Right.
So to actually coach in the NFL at some point, I no longer coach today because I'm using my platforms to empower Black youth and Black girls. But it was absolutely amazing.
Right. And so how did you even get that opportunity?
I created it.
Can you talk about that?
I mean, I wasn't looking for that opportunity. I was just doing the right thing. I'm a former women's pro football player. I played for 3 years. I didn't start playing football until I was 42 years old.
Wow.
And as far as I knew, women were not allowed to play football. Girls couldn't play. And so football was out of my life, except for watching it on television as a spectator. And I found out about a women's pro football team here in New York, and I decided to go to the tryouts. And I didn't believe I was going to make the team because I was 42 years old, smoking cigarettes, hanging out with my friends in the street when I wasn't working. And I said, let me just go and experience this game the way I should have been able to play it my entire life, my childhood.
Right.
And when I got there and I saw 45 to 50 women playing this sport, I was empowered. So I said, I'm making this damn team today.
Right.
So I ended up making the team. I apparently found out just how strong I was. Something that I guess, kept bottled up to a certain degree. Or should I say, I let the world I allowed the world to put a lid on what I can do and what I can't do. I drank the tea.
Right.
At some point. And at this point, I was like, oh, I'm not drinking anybody's tea anymore.
Right.
I'm making my own damn tea.
I love it.
So from that point, when I started playing football, I was in heaven, and I was angry also because all the camaraderie and the life lessons you learn from playing sports and team sports was something that I wasn't able to allow to have.
Right.
So I was mad that I missed out on all the things I could have had. And then I just started thinking how I wanted other women to have it, not late like I did, and children to have it, and girls to have it. So I started speaking at schools, and I mean, it's a lot of, I did a whole bunch of things, right?
Yeah,
for empowerment.
And I just want to give you your flowers to say how much people like you are really appreciated, especially to people like me. Like, I'm a football head myself. I never wanted to play the sport. I played basketball, but I love football even more today than I did back then. So it's really empowering to see, the lane that you've created. And I did want to ask, before I ask you about Believe in You, I wanted to ask about the experience in which you was coaching. Did you get the respect while you were coaching the Jets? Was that something that you had to earn, or was that something that they automatically gave you?
I was there coaching. I mean, I didn't have any problems.
That's good.
The players accepted me, and that was it. You know your stuff, you know your stuff. If you tell them to do something, they did it.
Period.
I mean, it's professional football.
Right.
You get a new boss, you don't like your boss because she's got blonde hair, well, then you might get fired. I mean, what? Mm-hmm. So, I mean, no, I didn't have any problems. I was hired directly by the head coach of the New York Jets.
Right.
I'm on his staff. And it's when, the players came out, we coached them up. Practice was over, you were done. With them, you moved on to doing stuff behind the scenes in the rooms, with scheming and planning and assessing your players and looking at their alignments and, and seeing who can execute this particular play and who can't. And I mean, it was coaching.
Hey, what's up? What's the word?